boot camp, yo, sit back, lamp, let your fingers snap, chillax a little bit, get your feet to stamp. This is boot camp. If your voice is your only instrument, use it.
Welcome to Boot Camp, and I'm your host, Eric DeReyes. This is the show that showcases talent from all over the nation, and we start off right here in Oklahoma. So stay with us and watch what we have in store for you. This is the show where we take some lucky Oklahoman and we put them through hip-hop boot camp, music boot camp, and we're going to send them through a series of tasks, and we're going to give them a prize. $1,000 in cash and $1,000 in studio time. And you get to watch. And we're back. This is Boot Camp. I'm your host, Eric DeReyes. And basically what we do here is we send artists through a series of tests in order to get a ultimate prize. So we scoured Oklahoma looking for talent and basically did some interviews. And this is how it went. Take a look. Welcome to another edition of Boot Camp, and I'm here with
Crystal.
Crystal. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm just fine. Listen, this is a competition for boot camp for $1,000 in cash and $1,000 in studio time. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to do to get that prize.
I'm going to sing and I'm going to dance.
Okay. So how long have you been doing this singing and dancing thing?
I've been doing it for a pretty couple years home. I haven't really been doing, I'm not a real big stage person, but I do it myself.
You think you can give us a little taste of what you can do?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I can.
All right, well go ahead. Hit a little note for me.
I just don't know what to sing. Go.
Yeah, it's a little early in the morning for Crystal, I guess. But she talked a little bit more, and we kind of went through the interview a couple times because she couldn't quite grasp, you know, the concept of an interview. So here's a little bit more from Crystal. So, do you have any recorded songs that we can listen to?
On my phone.
No, I mean songs that you recorded.
On a CD.
Okay.
Alright, so what do you mean? Do I have to sing again?
No, you could do them in just yes or no question.
Okay.
All right, I don't know about this candidate, but you know, there's really something about her. Really something about her. You know, I don't know if she can sing, but I know she's feeling real good right now.
I need that thing on. Okay, do you want me to answer this question? Alright, so what do you mean?
Okay, do you have any recordings? Do you have anything recorded? I see that Crystal is having a hard time grasping the concept of an interview still. Okay, I'm going to try to get her to sing. Let's see what happens. Hit a note.
But me, I'm just a fool for you every single day. And I just wanna show you
We're back. Now, after hearing that rendition of whatever song that was, I thought she was going to do something original. I'm kind of thinking Crystal's not going to fare so great in this competition. What do you think? Anyway, it is an interview, so we continue to ask questions. Look what happens next.
all the above, but why are we getting, like, what's the point of asking all these questions if it's just an interview just for a boot camp?
Excuse me? Say that again?
Why are you asking all these extra questions, sir?
Because it's an interview, Crystal. Anyway, we're going to move on to our next interview. There's a local guy around here called Bryce, and he uses the studio quite frequently. He does a little rap. He goes by the name Be Easy. So we're gonna have an interview with Bryce, and you tell us what you think about Bryce and if he's a good candidate for the show. Check it out. Okay, where are you from, Bryce?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. How long have you lived here?
All my life.
Okay. Do you know? Do you think that this is a place that produces, a lot of talented people worldwide?
Talent, yes. As far as hip hop goes, not really.
Okay. Who's your favorite hip hop artist?
Man, there's so many of them. I'd have to say 50 Cent.
Okay. All right. So why do you like 50 Cent? What's so great about him as a rap artist? And do you emulate in any of his works in yours?
He's just got that came from nothing, turned out to be something kind of guy. I read his autobiography, really got a lot of come up, and I like that. As far as his work goes, do I use any of it? Do I try to imitate it? Not really. I don't have the same life he did, so I try and stick with my own. But I do like a lot of his music and try and help it, or have it help me inspire myself.
Okay, that's Bryce. He's a 50 Cent fan, so I'm gonna ask him who's famous that came out of Oklahoma that he likes. Let's see if he picks another rapper, a singer, or what. Check it out. Give me a name.
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw. Tim McGraw's from Oklahoma. Okay. All right. So now, if you had, say, for example, an opportunity to get on this show, and the prizes is $1,000 in cash and $1,000 studio time, what would you do if you won, hip hop boot camp, and what would you be willing to go through to actually get to that prize?
I'd do just about anything. If I did win the prize, though, I'd try and get my own recording label. That way I could publish myself. I wouldn't have to worry about the middleman. I'd try and cut that out. But if I won it, that'd be great. If I don't, at least I got the experience.
Okay, that was Bryce. Now, here at Boot Camp, we strive basically to showcase talent, and Bryce is a prime candidate for the show. So tell us what you think. Now, moving on, we're going to introduce you to Dylan Edwards. He's our boot camp candidate for this episode, and we did an interview with him also. So, check out the introduction to our boot camp candidate of the day, Dylan Edwards. Right. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your name?
My name is Dylan Edwards.
Where are you from, Dylan?
Pryor, Oklahoma.
Okay, so tell us about your talents. What do you do as an artist, as a producer? What do you do with music?
I play bass and I sing.
You sing, okay. So, would you consider yourself artist, a producer, a singer?
I'm an artist, man.
You're an artist. Okay, all the way. Okay, so tell us, who inspires you? Who is just doing it big out there, or did it big and came from Oklahoma that you know of, that you like to, be inspired by?
Man, I don't know about Oklahoma, but there's a lot of other bands that have really inspired me through this whole process. One of them would be like Woe Is Me and stuff like that.
What's going on? Are you ready for hip hop boot camp?
Yes.
All right, so show me some enthusiasm.
Fuck yeah!
Okay, now, right from the interview, I'm getting a little bit of a strange vibe from this guy Dylan. I don't think he's what he's saying that he's cracked up to be. And as far as him being able to fake it, this is boot camp. You can't fake it. Check it out. I think he's just after the money, like that girl Crystal. It's a lot more than money at stake here at boot camp. We got an opportunity for you to be heard nationally, so I think the money is not so much important. Okay? Okay, Dylan. This is boot camp. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. So we took a little time with Dylan in the studio to see exactly what his skill sets were. And I got to tell you, it was a little bit difficult to understand what was going on with this guy. We got him a piece of music, and we basically began to start to write some lyrics. So I sat with him and I talked to him about, what the song was about. I gave him a few hours, came back, sat with him, and wanted to see what he came up with. I'm still trying to get him to sing at this point. I want him to sing for the camera and give you guys an idea of what we're dealing with Dylan as an artist. Take a look. What do you think?
It was about a love song, man. It was about this one girl. It was like, ah. Yeah. I just love that girl, dude. I don't know what was up with it.
And we're back. So now, we gave Dylan a task in the studio, and he didn't fare so well. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to give him a penalty. And with this penalty, we're going to ask him to perform a task. And the task today, I'm going to have him go out back and catch me a chicken. So while he's preparing to do all that, we're going to go ahead and showcase a reverb artist from Tulsa. His name is Jenkins. Pretty hot fella. I think he's somewhere in number 5 or 6 in Tulsa on the charts and climbing, doing pretty well. I want you to check this guy out and tell me what you think, okay? And meanwhile, Dylan's getting ready to catch that chicken, and we'll be right back. Take a look.
Yeah. Yeah, welcome to the movement, welcome to the movie. You can push and shove, but you can never move through me. Go ahead and throw your weight in, you need to get your weight up. I'm steady moving forward and don't have time to wait up. I'm kicking in the hinges and tearing down the fences. I'm burning up the books and exposing your whole business. They always want the first slice of the pie, that old dance. And if the good die young, well the old have no chance. They say that we should do what we're told. We're no kidding, mister, you can go and type it in.
So go right ahead.
I'm gonna get the damn dog.
I don't think you hear what I hey, wait a minute, hold on. What are you doing? Hey! Wait a second. I said a chicken, not a duck. Okay. Now, while I was out in the yard waiting for Dylan, just before I walked out the door so that I can go set up the task of catching this chicken, I said to him, let's go complete this task. He says to me, oh, hold on a second, I just want to get a drink. Lo and behold, he walks outside the door with a beer in his hand. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It took him 2 minutes from the time I went out the door for him to return to me, and he already had the beer 2/3 of the way gone. I don't think I like this guy. But we're gonna give him a chance. We're gonna give him a chance, and we're gonna see how he fares. But right now, he's got to catch a chicken. Take a look. You shouldn't have had the first beer at 9 o'clock in the morning. That's not gonna help you. I didn't know it was gonna go like that. I mean, wow. I mean, you ask him to do a task, and the next thing you know, it's like, my goodness. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? What are you doing? I said, catch a chicken, not kill a chicken. Okay, we're back. Now, I specifically said catch a chicken, not a duck. And then he turns around and he tries to kill the chicken. Listen, I got a guy here. His name is Octavio. Now, he's our security. He's 6'5", 270 some odd pounds, and I'm hoping I don't have to call him to duty. Dylan Edwards, we'll be right back in the studio with him shortly. Take a look.
You never said you wanted it dead or alive.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Okay, after that fiasco, I get right back into the studio with Dylan. Take a look. So we're in the studio and he's playing the guitar, and I'm thinking he's getting a little carried away here, you know? Is it time to end this boot camp for Dylan Edwards? You tell me.
This is it, man. This is it. This is it, man. This is it.
Okay, so I finally get him in the booth. I'm thinking he's gonna sing. He belts out a couple of notes. They weren't so good. And then turns around and begins to smoke weed. I'm thinking it's time to call Octavio. Hey! Okay. Now get this. He says to me, I didn't know we couldn't smoke in here. Octavio. Did you call Octavio?
Yeah.
What'd I do, man? What the fuck?
Okay, now. I'm really feeling kind of good now. Listen, he may not have made this boot camp, but that was the highlight of my day. I mean it. Octavio, you are the man. Anyway, we're gonna be right back with Dylan Edwards.
I thought I wasn't following instructions. I did what he asked me to do. He didn't say anything about me smoking in the booth. He just told me to take a break. I didn't know we couldn't smoke in there. Octavio, he was fucking huge. I don't understand. It should be like against the law for somebody that huge to come after you. Man, I thought it was like the best thing fucking coming out of Oklahoma. I did my songs, I just prove my talents, everything like that. I don't know what happened, man, but I don't know. I guess it was for the money, but I don't know.
Okay. Did he just say, I guess it was for the money? Okay. You guys tell me. You just saw what happened from beginning to end. Okay. I'm simply at a loss for words. But what we have here is a reject from boot camp. Thumbs down. He did not make the cut, so we're going on to the next contestant right here on boot camp. I still can't get over it. He's from Oklahoma. How in the world could he not tell a duck from a chicken? This has been another episode of Boot Camp. We thank you for tuning in. Peace. This has been Boot Camp, and I'm your host, Eric DeReyes. This is the show that takes ordinary talent and puts them to the test. We offer cash and prizes, and if you would like to be a contestant, just write to us at ugolye@yahoo.com, and you could be a contestant on Boot Camp. See you next time.
Welcome to boot camp, yo. Sit back, land, let your fingers snap. Chillax a little bit, get your feet to stamp. This is boot camp, boot camp, boot camp, boot camp. If your voice is your only instrument, use it.